So I'm walking back in. It's about 5 o'clock on the first day. We have Dexter going on here. Zip walls are up. I'm gonna slide this down, show you what it looks like walking in. Yeah, boys. Matt's over here, sanding stuff out. The old surf prep sander here, going through, and I'm gonna walk you around. Look at this place. So the doors on the rack, that's what we're looking for. They've all been sanded. They'll be wiped down, vacuumed off, or vacuumed then wiped off, then ready to go for primer. But all the boxes are already masked out. And we put this cabinet back in here. This wasn't here this morning. The cabinet's in here, glass cabinet. All the shelves are on the rack over here. That's what you see here. Patrick's going to town on the sander. And then we added this. This wasn't here this morning. We put these end panels in. So these decorative end panels are a great addition to these projects. And we do this bottom 7-inch rail. I think it's a really nice detail. And then we match this to this panel up here. This is the profile that we matched. This profile up here. We couldn't match the door profile with this. This is called a mitered door. We couldn't match this door profile. Well, we could match it, but we couldn't do a 7-inch bottom rail. So we matched something else in the kitchen, and that's why the one above the stove doesn't have it. But as you can see here, we put the end panels on the ends. We prime them at the shop, and then we'll do the finish coats here. Set up an air scrubber, keeps the air actually cleaner for the outside, but helps us filter in good air and then extracting cleaner on the outside, so the neighbors aren't going to complain. And this way we're not blowing any dust and debris out there. But this is what it should look like. It should be masked out. All the prep work. All done.
Got my new dental.
Look at Matt, he's got a dental pick. What is that? Oh, that's a good idea.
I've got a couple different angles.
A dental pick here.
Yeah, trying to get them all the
that.
food and all the extras that come with the cabinets.
Oh, you mean the cabinets aren't clean? So
Of course they're clean.
Yeah. All right, so a big thing, homeowners ask, what do I have to do first? And one is, you don't necessarily have to empty the cabinets. It's always nicer to work with empty cabinets. Glass cabinets like back here, they have to be emptied out because we have to spray the inside. There are some times that we spray the inside of the cabinet and leave the shelf wood. It's a nice look to it. Most of the time, we're just spraying everything inside, like this glass cabinet back here. We're gonna spray the shelves and the glass, the doors, not the glass, the colors. So they have to be emptied out. But some of these other cabinets are not empty. They're still full. So before we tab all this stuff up, we'll put plastic on the ceiling. But before we tab all this stuff up here, there's some of these cabinets are completely empty, but they don't have to be. As long as I can get my hand back in there and get this masking tape on the inside of the cabinet here, I'm okay. But this is looking pretty good. As you can see, we outlined the sink. And here's something that these guys like to do is cut out some of these, just in case the sink goes on. Sometimes you have these motion sensor sinks that you're not sure if they're on or off, but we do this way the stuff could drain inside. But you can see the end panels, nice decorative end, and then this stuff is ready to go. Some standing out by hand, and Patrick's working his magic here. So again, all this stuff is pulled forward. You can see I can get my hand back here. So we're gonna spray this to the inside in case you switch out some of the appliances. It'll be easily done. We don't have to worry about missing a beat. So again, this is what it looks like. We're about 5 o'clock, which isn't really quitting time, it's just time reference. I was here about 9, 10 o'clock this morning. So, you have about 7 hours in. We're masked out. Really, we could probably clean and start spraying right away, but that's gonna be for tomorrow. All right? Again, any questions you wanna get a quote on this, go to Mycabinet Painters.